Hey Pisces, it's MJ, and we're live. We're live because I like to go live and do a live every month for the birthday month. So here we are for Pisces. Happy birthday to all the Pisces. Love us supreme. I hope that your birthday season's going well. And this is for anyone resonating with Pisces. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. You can check out more at altalove.com. We're going to get into it. So this is for March 2024 for all the Piscean love is supreme. Divine guidance and loving clarity. Divine guidance and loving clarity. I'm live on Zoom, which usually means there's like a little bit of a delay. I'll hope to catch comments if anyone catches this live. If you're new to the channel, there's a Patreon where patrons get ad-free first access. So all the patrons have been getting the monthly readings up to date. Pisces, you're my final, and we're live. Next month, we're going to do, or by the end of March, we'll be doing the April Aries live. Okay, divine guidance and loving clarity. Let's get into it. Taking action. There's some speed of movement. I did get a little download about work stuff, like having to focus on the work, having to focus on the creative projects to generate more income or to generate just more flow. What's going on, Pisces? So there's there's a situation that is causing a little bit of distress. The Nine of Swords is here in the upright. Sleepless nights, grief, like quite uncomfortable, like not being able to sleep properly, feeling suspended, feeling a bit stuck. So it could be a ravery. It could be a sense of like wanting to move forward, but not feeling like you're able to. The Emperor here is right next to a Four of Cups reverse. I want a little more clarity on that. This could be to do with a child. I kind of want to say the child and their father, or a child and an authority figure, a boss, whatever authority figure might be. The Emperor, they're in the upright, but there seems to be a little bit of like emotional turbulence or like emotional trouble. And Pisces, another sign getting up this Ten of Swords. So this is also indicating some karmic cycles, usually with regards to family and children. There's karma involved. That's why we choose these very special people. And it's funny because this dying out energy is also connected to some sort of celebration. People coming together to celebrate. I'm getting this funny feeling too. So for some of you Pisces, you might not be feeling quite yourself. This anxiety or this like, oh, energy could be, disrupting the field. You might be feeling a little like disconnected from your intuition. I mean, there could straight up just be some emotional disturbances between you and a child. Unresolved stuff, unresolved grief or something. Maybe connected to the father or a perspective around authority. I feel like there's definitely some emotional stuff that wants to come up and be addressed within a familial relationship or close person. This is a page younger person and night. Like there may be a sense of growth or going through a pivotal life change, and it's just creating a bit of anxiety and stress. It could be regarding finances and or thinking or expecting things to go a certain way, and then they will they go the other way. There's the Hermit. This energy has been coming up a lot too, around like just having to ground ourselves, and or having to spend a little bit of time on our own to come back to our own center. Because if we're moving through turbulent waters, it's not going to necessarily be that helpful to just like be turbulent. You need to find that kind of pathway through. It's like being the eye of the storm, finding the calm in the storm. It's all good. The Justice card's over there, shining her beautiful shiny head in this deck. The Justice is here. There's options coming in. And essentially, yes, there's maybe emotional turbulence. There could be a little bit of riffraff and some stuff creating some underlying anxiety. You might feel a bit out of body, or a little bit out of your depth, or out of your comfort zone, or just it's a lot. But know that there's like some big cycles closing out and things are moving to calmer waters, essentially. Okay, there could also be some conversations or underlying emotional things that want to be addressed. And then it's like finding that still point to move through with as much grace and compassion and love as possible. I think it's also this like deeper learning or lesson around like things we can't control. There's aspects of the Wheel of Fortune that, and any of the major arcana, that are just like these deeper truths about the human life, and these different cycles and life phases that we traverse as souls on some level chosen. That's an empowering perspective, even though sometimes it might not feel like it. Yeah, I was getting this before, the knower of trees. It's like, the way. It's just a matter of finding the center and finding that greater calm to navigate with clarity and compassion, the communication, the emotional stuff, whatever it is that's coming up that wants to be addressed. There, I'm hearing something about like there could be a split. I'm not sure what that means exactly. It's probably a specific message for like one person. Um, yeah, okay, so this is also about like, even if you're feeling not fully like your intuitive, magical, spiritual self or calm self, there is a sense of even traversing this energy, finding your center to the best of your ability, and like seeing those different synchronicities, basically having confidence even when we're not feeling confident. Finding the reserves or resources to have a certain steadiness even when things are really bumpy. For some of you, there's this lighter message about like, if there is any self-isolation going on, if you're feeling isolated, do a little bit of pamper ritual, do a little bit of self-care, do what we can to juju the vibratories and find that sensuality. There's always a little bit of like sensual vibes with the maiden energy. Digest, Virgo. This is giving me a message like more, I guess, literal around like, for some of you, you might want to tend to your digestion, just saying, as far as like check in on the food stuff, because that there could be a tweakment that you make with regards to the food that helps digestion. And then again, mental, physical, emotional, it's all connected, like getting that digestive tract flowing, or like, having those fires burning to fire up the digestion, to get things moving, to kind of break through and move through, right? Digestion process. It's a very real process that helps us integrate. And then of course, tears and different practices can help process different emotions, right? Digest our life experiences. So again, looping back, there could be a child or someone in our life that's maybe creating a little bit of disharmony or like unrest, but there's likely some emotional upheaval or stress that just needs to be kind of purged out. Stay tuned and like as quiet as possible as you navigate. You are moving to calmer waters, like knowing your mind, knowing your worth, but something feels a bit off maybe for you this month, like not feeling quite your like intuitive magical self. But this is again just an aspect of the process kind of helping you tune into some other layers or some other subtleties that you can yoke and or again like attune to on some sort of sensual vibratory. And again, the child or that slight disharmony or healing that wants to take place could be connected to an authority body, organization, emperor mode, a boss, a father figure, grandfather figure, right? Like these energies, they're all in the upright. Everything wants to come up for resolution. It might not be as bad as like if the nine of swords, if we're feeling troubled, it might not be as bad as like what we're like anticipating. And I do. There's some sort of deeper sense or strength I'm hearing, or determination, or faith that's really coming through for you to just know your mind, like know your worth, know your sense of it moving forward, and trusting that every little layer and bit, even the confusion or the isolation, is part of the process for justice, for greater balance. Yeah, you're definitely a part of that. So Pisces, that's your month of March reading. I hope that it was useful to all of you. If you do resonate, feel free to comment. Again, we do these live every month. Patreons get first access ad-free content. And otherwise, I dish out some little intuitive shares from time to time. We do daily readings here and on Instagram, and those feed into the Facebook, but I'm mostly on Instagram and YouTube. So I hope to see you all there. Have a wonderful month of March, Pisces. Thank you for being our magical Piscean lovers. And I'll see you guys real